Hello, my name is Denise Castro, and today I want to talk to you about creating a user-friendly Canvas course. We'll find that when our Canvas course is beautiful and easy to use, we'll have more chances of students coming in and successfully completing their work. So in this video, I want to talk to you about things we should try to avoid. I'm going to give you a tour of my Canvas, and we'll talk about some first steps we can take in the right direction. Now, this is a copy of my first Canvas page I created in training, and you'll see right away I've got some clashing colors going on. I've got long pages and excessive text. If you were to scroll down this page, you'd see what I mean. Now this is okay, it's getting the job done, but was I fully utilizing all of the wonderful technology and resources that I have available? No, but that's okay because we can all learn. I learned some things and I'm going to show you what I learned. Here's a tour of my course. Now, I'm not saying that my course is perfect or anything, but I feel like it's pretty easy to use. So just make a note, I'm a music teacher, but I made my modules based on grade level classes. So if you see that disconnect there, that's why I made this module just for this example. Okay, so up here at the top, I've got my banner, right? We talked about in the last video how the course homepage is the classroom, right? This is our classroom. So just like we want to have a beautiful classroom, we also want to have a beautiful course homepage. Okay, now I'm going to kind of walk you through a typical day. So students know right away when they start out class, they're going to first click on Zoom so they can come see me. So they'll click on the Zoom button and you'll notice how I have it open up in a new tab. So that way, once the kids get on the video, they can still navigate back to the course really easy. Okay, and then I'll say, boys and girls, please click on weekly lessons. They'll click there. And now remember, I set this up for grade level teachers, so it's not music content, it's grade level content. All right, so you'll see right away, this brings me to my week of study, okay, because I linked it that way. So I'm going to say, boys and girls, please click on Monday. And they click on Monday, and right away, this big Monday comes in and slaps them in the face. For less observant students, this is nice because they'll know right away whether they're in the right day or not. Okay, it's a good way to check that we're all on the same page. Then I'm going to click next. And if there's any holidays that I want to observe or discuss and ask students how they're celebrating, I can put something here and have a quick little discussion. And then I can click next. And then right away, math pops up. And I have a little interactive video quiz that I created, and I put it in this table. And on the left side, I've got brief directions. And then I've got my nice banner just to let everyone know, hey, we are all in the correct page. We're all on math. Once students have completed that quiz, all they have to do is click next. And here we go. Now look at this. All of a sudden we are in science. They didn't have to go searching outside of this module to go find science. All they had to do was click next and it was right there for them. And again, I created this table, a video here on the left, and then some brief directions on the right. I like doing video directions. It works really well for the hybrid classes where some students are at home and some students are in the class. I still have a way to make sure that everybody can get those directions. Okay, so then after we watch the video, we can click next. So here's the assignment that the students were going to do. So again, I've got this little nice table made up. On the left, I've got some brief directions. And on the right, I've got an example slide for the assignment I want students to do. And then all they have to do is scroll down and then they will see their assignment right here, the slide that they're supposed to edit. So they can do stuff in here if they want to. If they want to open it up, they can click these blue words right here, and it's going to open up in a new tab for them. That way they can come back and forth. So if they want to take a look at the example slide, look through it, all they have to do is click, and then they come back and they start working on their own stuff. Okay, and then when they're done with that assignment, they'll be able to just close this out actually, because it makes a fresh Google slide for every student that clicks that button. Okay, so they all have their own assignment already. Okay, so then once we're done with that, we're gonna click next. And did you guys see this cute little thing down here? When I click next, it shows what's coming up next. So if a student is going ahead and they're not supposed to go to ELA yet, they'll know without even clicking the button. Okay, so here we are. Here's my ELA class, right up at the top. It says we're in ELA. Again, I've got the video here and I've got the directions, and then they can navigate to the next thing. And then it takes them into science, right? And again, we've got a Google Doc down here. I've got directions up there, a Google Doc. They can click the blue font. They can be working here and going back and forth between rewatching the directions for clarification and then going into working on their doc. Now, don't pay attention to the content of these. This is just an example. I don't actually do this in my music class. And when students come to the end of the lessons for the day, they will click next and bump into this banner, which says, "Congratulations, you are finished. Make sure all of your assignments have been submitted." And that's just a nice little bow on the package, wrapping everything up and letting them feel that nice sense of accomplishment. They got things done. So anyway, let's go ahead and migrate back to my slides. All right, so some first steps that we can take is to really just focus on our homepage first. So I took a spiral notebook and I just took some notes down. How do I want my homepage to look? Where do I want the students to be able to easily navigate to? And then I decided on my class theme. So that's the same thing you can do too, is what kind of theme do you want to have? I have one teacher here that I work with, and she has some beautiful space themed banners and buttons, and she's got like a little rocket ship deal going on. So that's pretty fun. Pick something that makes you feel good, something that makes you happy when you log on. You're going to be spending a lot of time on campus. All right, and then the next thing I would say is to then start creating your buttons and banners. You can save them in a folder in Google Drive, so that way you can constantly be accessing them throughout the year. Make sure you know where they are. I created all my buttons on Google Draw and Google Slides, so that was really easy and fun for me. Other people use Canva, and you can also just buy buttons and banners from Teachers Pay Teachers. So that's basically it for today. Be patient with yourself, take your time, really enjoy this process, and be confident in yourself. You got this.